Today we're going to use the tennis ball to help us with our float dribble. Now when you float the basketball, it means just that. You're letting the ball float high in the air so you can make a read on the defender, or you can manipulate the ball. A lot of people just try to dribble low, low, low all the time, but it really doesn't give you a chance to make a play with your feet, and it doesn't give you time to actually react to what the defender's doing. Now I want to test my float dribble when I'm actually making a crossover or any other type of move. I'm going to take my 2 dribbles or my pound. I'm going to let the ball float. And as the tennis ball is coming up, I have to let the ball hang in the air as long as the tennis ball is in the air. And as soon as the tennis ball hits, I want to test my reaction to be able to get a quick crossover or a quick move here, and then catch it to be able to go to the other side. If I go between the legs, I still want to make sure that I have 2 good hard pound dribbles here. Throw that elbow into the ground and make sure you create that L with your arms here so I can create more force into the ground. Let that ball hang. Keep your hand on top of the basketball. Don't turn it underneath because that's going to be a carry. Keep your hand on top of the basketball. If I want to challenge myself a little bit more, then I can raise up onto my toes here, and then as the tennis ball hits, then I can drop back down and grab the tennis ball. That tennis ball is forcing us to be accountable. It's forcing us to work on the timing and the patience of our dribble. Because most of the time, a lot of players, they want to go fast, 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 fast. But tempo and speed is a big part of the game that all basketball players need to learn. It's easier to control the game if you can control your pace. So the tennis ball is forcing us to be able to control the pace of our dribble and to control the timing of our dribble. Lift on my toes and being patient, letting that tennis ball hit, going behind the back. Now I want to test how much slow I can go into go. So I want to control my pace just like this tennis ball is making me do. So to see how well I can go from a slow pace to a quick pace, I'm still going to work on my float. I'm going to have the tennis ball up in the air. As soon as the tennis ball hits the ground, I'm going to have to do 2 moves, split between the legs, before it hits the ground a second time. Using 2 dribbles for a pound. Now I want to get to 1 dribble. Makes it a little bit more difficult because I now have to control off of a pound quickly and transition to the other side without having 2 dribbles to kind of stabilize myself again. So I got to be able to float the basketball, manipulate it to get to 1 pound and go right back into my other side. 1 pound.